In a small village nestled in the hills, a child was born to a loving family. His arrival was seen as a blessing, as his parents had longed for a child for many years. They named him Gabriel, after the archangel who brought good news. From a young age, it was clear that Gabriel was special. He had a light about him, a sense of peace and joy that seemed to radiate from his very being. His parents believed that he was gifted by God, and they thanked him every day for the precious son. But there was one person in Gabriel's life who did not share in the joy of his presence. His grandmother, a woman known for her dark and mysterious ways, saw something in Gabriel that others did not. She believed that his gifts were not from God, but from a darker source. As Gabriel grew older, his grandmother began to teach him the ways of the spirit world. She showed him how to harness his gifts, how to use them to harm and even kill others. Gabriel was torn between the love of his family and the influence of his grandmother. He struggled to understand the true nature of his gifts, and the purpose for which they had been given to him. As Gabriel's powers grew stronger, so did his grandmother's hold over him. She whispered dark thoughts into his mind, filling him with anger and hatred towards those around him. And as he began to use his gifts for evil, the light that had once shone so brightly within him began to dim. The village soon became aware of the darkness that surrounded Gabriel. People whispered of his strange powers, of the accidents and tragedies that seemed to follow in his wake. His parents were heartbroken, torn between their love for their son and their fear of what he had become. But there were those who still believed in Gabriel, who saw the goodness that still lingered within him. They prayed for his soul, hoping that he would find his way back to the light. Answer. The story of Gabriel, the boy born as a blessing but twisted by the darkness, unfolded in the village. It was a tale of love and loss, of good and evil, of the eternal struggle between light and darkness. And in the end, it was up to Gabriel to choose his path, to decide whether he would embrace the darkness that had been thrust upon him, or find a way to reclaim the light that had always been his true gift.